So, fellas, before we get started, it was a lot of games, college, pro. Both of them was good. All the sports-related stuff was good this week. So I think this week we're going to have a variety of things to talk about for the people. Before we get started, hey, come check out Ultimate Gaming Experience in Orland Park, Illinois, with my boy Trip, Jada, and the whole crew. They got everything for you guys for your video game needs, your party needs. If you so-called spades players, want to have somewhere to have a spades tournament. You old people, you want to have a bingo tournament, you can have that up here too. They got everything you want. You want to have a game party to come watch the Bears lose, you can have that too. Ultimate Gaming Experience in Orland Park, Illinois. Come check out the crew. So, saying all that, let's get started with the show. What's up? Yo, welcome. Whatever greeting you guys are used to. It's your boy, the Know-It-All. As you can see, different little setup this week. We're trying to upgrade our look, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to look a little more studious to y'all. For you guys who don't know what that means, I don't know what to tell you. Increase your vocabulary, shit. Welcome to Talk Sports with Know-It-All. It's your boy, the Know-It-All. To my right, you see the big brother, Bear fanatic, ultimate Bear fan. It's just so Bear everything. Big bro E. To the left, as you see, he got a Met shirt on, but he should have had a Derrick Henry shirt on because I know he had a orgasm pause yesterday with Derrick Henry having a good game. Big Lurch.
You
see?
Yeah. Forgot all about that. Don't matter, still lead the league.
Yes, sir. Saying all that, segue into our first topic. We're going to get right into it this week because a lot happened this week. We're going to get into last night's, at the time of this taping, game. Ravens, Bills. I'm not a believer in the Bills. I think the Bills was undefeated coming into the game. I wasn't a believer in them, but you know the media with Josh Allen. Sorry, Daddy. Fuck out of here. Ravens win 35-10 as the Ravens finally, for the second week in a row, let their toy out the bag and let Derrick Henry do his thing. So we're going to start with the ultimate Derrick Henry fan, the guy who's built like Derrick Henry, Big Ralph himself. What is your take on the game, dog?
Like you said, it's about time that they gave the big fella the ball. I mean, lead the league in rushing. So, I mean, come on now. Like,
he still ain't going to get 1,500, but he's trying to throw that in there real quick.
We had what? We about to be game 4 now?
This game 4.
Lead the league in rushing about 400-something yards almost?
Yeah, that's okay.
I wish he would have had 200 last night so I could talk more crap.
But he didn't.
Appreciate you, Harborough, for not letting that happen. But I blame Henry for fumbling 2 on the goal line. But whatever. Yeah. But hey.
He had over 200 total yards.
But
no, we talking about 200 on the ground.
Hey, I'm just want to make him feel good.
Okay.
Yeah, but like you were saying, too, the Bills suck. I mean, I'm like, I don't care if they start
overrated.
If they went 17-0, I still say they wouldn't win the Super Bowl because they do what they do every year. They start off good and then they trash towards the end of the season. So.
What you think, E?
I saw a great game last night. Good 12 personnel, good running. Baltimore really was the more dominant team, and like you said, they let that toy out that bag, and man, did they first play. So, good kudos to the Ravens.
My final take on that game: Buffalo, y'all got pumped. That's all it is. Y'all got pumped. The bully came to the schoolyard. Second play of the game, smacked you in the mouth. Let Derrick Henry run that touchdown. Y'all was done. After that, y'all were done. Y'all got pumped. So. You just proved what you always do. You got pumped. Let's keep it moving. Before we talk about this week's games, Saturday, college football, once again, had some great games. Yes. Don't hate on us. We're going to talk about Colorado every week. So those of y'all who don't like it,
definitely.
Who cares? Colorado beat UCF 48-21. Shador once again had a big game. But my favorite player in college right now, I ain't gonna even trip. putting the hinks, the jinx, whatever I need to put on so this dude can get drafted by the Broncos. Travis Hunter, once again, with the touchdown. But I was more impressed with the interception that he had.
Oh, yeah.
That play alone, the whole sequence of the play where he was guarding one guy, but he was in between two other guys and read the quarterback and got the interception.
Yeah.
That to me, I'm done. He ain't got to do. He can declare for the draft right now for me.
And that's how
he
you
ain't got to
feel?
play no more.
All right.
So, what's your take on Colorado, Eric? What you think?
Good win for Colorado. I would like to see the competition uptick a little bit more, and then I can really. But once again, Travis Hunter, kudos to you. Good game, son.
What you think, bro?
Good game, Bound. I mean, Shador had a good game. Travis Hunter had a good game. They still need some work on them lines, offense and defense.
Yeah.
We'll see how they do when they play a bigger team.
Yeah,
they got a bigger
offense. That's what I was saying.
Right now, they just going straight hybrid offense. Like we just gonna do what we gonna do. We gonna use our athletes and we gonna
try to survive the season.
Beat us.
Yeah, but one thing I do like is they're not just giving the ball to Travis Hunter. They also giving the ball to other wide receivers now. Horn just starting to come around, but it's the other boy who they giving the ball to who made the catch last week to send them into overtime.
There
so
we go. Yeah,
that's when I'm starting like spreading the love now. So, and they running the ball finally. So.
Thank God.
So yeah, but
another game Saturday, one of the best games that I've seen the past couple of years. Alabama held on in a much anticipated matchup with Georgia. Everybody was thinking it's a changing of the guard since Nick Saban left, but Alabama say, slow your roll, Jim Shue. He don't stop this. We still rolling. They survived for the 41-34 win over Georgia. Georgia did make a comeback in the second half because I think Bama was beating them like 31-7 or something, 30-7 or something at halftime.
Yeah.
They was smacking them, and Georgia showed that they got the heart of a champion. It's just something about Bama to them. They can't get over that hump, but I like Jalen Milroe, even though he built like a linebacker. I rocks with him. I think he had like a total of almost 500 yards offense.
Yeah.
I think he led them in rushing and passing Saturday.
Yeah.
Plus, the player of the day, the freshman, the 17-year-old receiver. Man, look.
Your dream.
He gonna be a
problem. Stay in school, young man.
Georgia.
Stay here
Y'all
to
gotta
wait,
see him at least 2 more years.
Yes, sir.
The rich get richer.
They do.
I don't know what it is with Bama and receivers.
They
let go one and here come another one.
Right.
Boy, he just got to get a little
17,
bit bigger,
bro.
He
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
17. And just think about his body. Now we talking. Now you 20. You entering the draft. Boy, please.
He get that grown man weight.
That's all. But he gonna be okay. They got
a problem.
Yes, sir.
But you know who killed him though? Beck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened from that first to that second half, or if they coaches got into him, but he came out in that second half.
He started the game. It was like he was shook.
Something, man.
I believe he probably started reading his own press clippings, thinking they arrived, and Nick Saban was gone, and we gonna smack, and then. Just like Buffalo, we talked about, Alabama came and smacked them, kind of bullied them.
Yeah.
And I think at halftime, the coach had to wake them up like, hey, man, what you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, even though they lost, though, Beck played it, man. That second half,
bro,
even though they lost, I mean, he's still going to be up there for that Heisman area because that dude he just killed their secondary that whole second half.
Bro,
they just ran out of time.
And I said that when I was out, and I'm like, man, okay, it's 2 halves of football. And I'm like, wait a minute, somebody needs to go smack back in his beak, you know what I mean, and wake him up. And what happened? There we go.
So that's our take on the world of college basketball. So now we're going to get back to this NFL thing, what we all love. All right, back to the NFL. We're going to start off with Thursday, Snooze Fest. Dallas won 2015 against the Giants. You Dallas fans, I don't even know how you guys can celebrate a win over the Giants. Trash. Other than neighbors, they trash. You know what I'm saying? And y'all struggle to beat them. I don't know why people thinking Dallas gonna win the division, even though the Eagles look like ass.
They
but
do.
Dallas, I don't even know what the big deal is. They just they're a chihuahua. They're a dog. They bark loud.
Yeah.
But can't fight. And then the second somebody come up and fight them, they run with their tail between their legs. Michael Parsons, shut up, dude. You talk too much.
Wow.
You throwing people under the bus. Then the game come. You really ain't doing nothing, homie. Shut up. Lead by example. But what you guys think? I ain't gonna rant on the Cowboys, man. They ain't even worth it.
I mean, they playing their rival. I mean, what you expect? Game always gonna be close. I mean, the Giants ain't really good anyway. I mean, Dallas they don't look too much better. And plus, the whole NFC East sucks. So I ain't gonna say much more.
What you got?
Trash. I don't care. I'm done.
Know-it-all exclusive. They don't think gonna happen. Dayball gonna get fired. But
I don't
know.
think that.
they don't think so. I think he out of there. A couple more weeks. So Daniel Jones gonna get the man fired. So next game we'll get to Sundays. Sunday started off. It was an up and down Sunday. A lot of close games, a couple blowouts, a couple comebacks like the Georgia game. But we're gonna start off with a team that I think all us like, and they rounded in the form. I think Houston beat Jacksonville 24-20. It was a good game.
I don't know.
Trevor Lawrence,
What's going on?
he had a little sighting, but something wrong with him.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? He done got that money. He regressing.
I don't know
But
what's
CJ, he still came with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he got 2 touchdowns to Nico Collins.
Yeah.
And they won without Joe Mixon. So I'm real impressed with that because he completes them. So I'm impressed with the Texans beating Jacksonville. I'm glad they put up a fight, but
Is it me?
Trevor, you is
it me, or do you think that just to the panel? Do you believe Peterson has weared his welcome down there?
I can believe that.
Do you think that maybe Trevor is kind of
Another example of
I'm just you know what I mean?
But
Just
another example of what we talked about before the show. A person I think that's a better coordinator than the head coach.
okay. Ralph,
I think
what
he's
you
a better
think?
coordinator.
Peterson been there. I don't know.
I think they just too inconsistent. Like the one bright spot, a couple bright spots they got editing. It's just he is what
Travis
he is.
Etienne.
He always killing.
Yeah.
He got a little hurt yesterday, but then you got the big fella behind him who had I think more yards than him yesterday.
Yeah.
But then you got they got that new wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. who is a killer.
They got a
That's
three-headed
the guy.
monster.
Is he from LSU?
Yeah.
Is that the LSU guy?
Killer.
Yeah.
They got a three-headed monster.
So
actually.
now it helps because Christian Kirk is so inconsistent anyway. So it's
Took
like,
the weight
okay,
up,
now
son.
you got somebody that can get the ball to
Yeah.
and all, but like I said, same thing too. It's like they're just inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what Jacksonville team. Last year you was okay. Year before that you was good.
Yeah.
But now you just went. You went from here down to here real quick.
Yeah.
It's like what really
But
happened?
that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
What's going on?
That's what I'm looking at. Like, yo, is
new
it coaching?
voice.
Is
A
it?
new
Do they
voice.
need a? You know what I mean? Like,
new
are you
voice.
tired of Doug Peterson? What, 3 years down there? 3-4 years down there?
It could be.
I'm
They the type
just-
of team I think needs
Some young.
a fiery coach.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I
They
mean.
need somebody
Yeah,
with
you
some
know.
real discipline on them.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he might be
Flores.
too. Yeah.
Flores.
I don't know if they can handle him.
I don't think so either. Crying like
But-
Tua, but that's let me
But
stay on.
all kudos to Houston. They was losing the whole game. They came back and beat them.
Yeah,
So I like that. I like that.
That's
in
good
Houston,
adversity.
that they still
Yeah.
came back. Another game that was on Sunday. I think this team is it's just something about them I really don't like because all of a sudden when they sit Bryce, now they playing better, but they still lost to Cincy. Carolina and Cincy. Bengals won 34-14, but ever since they set Bryce, they act like they got a little life in them. One of the bright spots for Carolina is Chuba Hubbard. He balling. But Cincy, they are the ultimate tease. They'll show you glimpse of why you should rock with them.
and then
But
why?
then they'll do something stupid
Just
like
take
what?
your snatch your soul.
But Joe Burrow ball yesterday.
Yeah,
Chase ball yesterday.
Chase kill.
So they seem like they might be getting rounded in the form, but I don't want to do that just yet with it being
They got-
Cincinnati because Burrow will get hurt next week. So But that game pretty much wasn't nothing really to be happy about.
To your point, with the Carolina situation when they put in Dalton now, everybody's all up. Do you think that maybe, the team was just wanted the young fella just to sit down? Maybe they didn't know how to do it. You know what I mean? Maybe last year when in the beginning of this, I guess this is the beginning of this season, but maybe they just waited too long. I don't know. Maybe the young fella.
This goes back to what I've been saying for the longest.
Okay.
Rookie quarterback that you gave him all last year, he was trash. Okay, this year you brought in Andy Dalton behind him and all that. Okay, cool. Now he started off trash again. Now you bringing in Dalton is playing now, so now he can sit back there and actually watch how the game should be played and ran. So now it might actually help him maybe later on in the season, maybe, or they might just be ready to get rid of him. Who knows?
Stop being copycats. This league is such a copycat league where if I see a person like CJ do good, every situation is different.
Right. Yeah.
And because CJ did good, now we gotta play him.
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm gonna get to that later.
Yeah.
But that's happening other places too.
Yeah.
But stop trying to copy off people. Hey, your own. Every quarterback isn't the same. Every player isn't the same.
Yeah.
So because of
CJ was gonna be like that either.
But we didn't think CJ was gonna be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But CJ, I think he played more games than Bryce. They might have played the same amount of games, but the situation is different. The team itself.
It all depends on where you get drafted to. It don't matter who you are as a player. Depends on who you get drafted to.
How your team try to build around you.
Yeah, but you gotta.
You can't draft a player and then just go
and want them to do what you want to do.
Hey, okay, go win, but you don't get them no help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next game we're gonna talk about, which was one of the exciting games of the weekend. Atlanta with the last second field goal to beat New Orleans.
Man,
Atlanta tough. They field goal kicker had a great day yesterday. Fantasy owners, if you had him, you got a lot of points off on. But it was a good game. Derrick continued to play good. I'm still waiting on that bottom to fall out. But Atlanta showing that they could win despite the quarterback, despite the tight end, who I just don't know what the hell is wrong with him. But real impressed by Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. Pitts.
Yeah.
I'm real impressed by Atlanta.
Time for me to trade it.
I'm real impressed by Atlanta. They're gonna be something to reckon with. I think that division is gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah.
Between them, the Bucks, and New Orleans.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna be there was an interesting game. I can't wait to see them play the Bucks.
It don't matter where?
Don't matter where.
Okay.
I want to see them play the Bucks.
Okay.
Speaking of the Bucks, I'm impressed with y'all. I hate to say this. I'm impressed with Baker because I can't stand Baker Mayfield. But they smacked the Eagles like they was getting his lunch money.
That's the most.
Eagles overrated.
Eagles are overrated. They're underwhelming. Mm-hmm. Another team I think need to fire their coach. I think it's the coach. I really think
Sirianni?
It's the coach.
It's over with?
I think it's the coach. It's something about him. It's not adding up. So I'll be waiting to see him get fired. They ball. It's just who get fired first.
And the Eagles are the most them.
They got the talent. Got everything they need.
They got everything.
And Cincinnati are the most bipolar teams.
But you
know what I mean?
What I think is really hurting them? They lost Kelsey.
I mean, you lost your commander. You lost your center.
You kept everybody together, and so that's why y'all are struggling.
And the young fella,
y'all got all them injuries now too.
Yeah, they do. You got two of them.
And your coach is remedial.
Well, I mean, could be.
It's trash.
But I mean, they look like the last year. Look how they fell off last year. I mean, like week 10, they were straight downhill after that. They was like, what they start off like 13-2 or somewhere around the area, and then you just trash the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So I mean, and it's continuing to now. I mean, and then sometimes I think Jalen Hurts, what do you be doing, bro? Like,
what you mean?
Like you look at some of the plays he does, like some of his interceptions. You don't see him standing right there.
Okay.
Like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I said a lot of that goes back down to Kelsey not being there and having that continuity.
He don't have his safety blankets either that make him look better than what he is. AJ didn't play again, did he?
No.
Nope. AJ
and Dante,
receivers
yeah.
didn't play.
But you still got Dallas Goedert there.
You got Goddard.
That's who you always throw the ball to.
But it ain't the same.
And you had Saquon still
and then why you ain't got
them two receivers open up everything for everybody else.
It do, but Goddard was been there since he been there, and that's who you've been throwing the ball to. So that's your blanket. Most quarterback for their tight ends are usually their blanket. That's where they usually throw the ball to. If
your two receivers gone, I don't have nothing to focus on.
So I can
give all our attention to Goddard
and Saquon. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, but
I'm
just going back to before he got AJ Brown.
Also,
play calling.
Let me ask you a quick question. Has he stopped running too, Jalen? Like he don't take off like he used to ever since he got that pop.
Because it ain't
You know
that.
what I mean?
They get to listening to the media. They want to prove that they're a pocket passer instead of doing
what's natural to you, man.
Do like Lamar do.
Just play your game, man. You like well, you not.
Right.
Period.
Play like
That's
Lamar
it.
and play like
what's his name? Pat
Mahomes. Just play your game.
Just play your game.
That's what you do best.
Thank you.
You run and do all that. Just do it.
And the coach needs to understand that and lead the media out. The media is not playing the game.
That's why he's going to get fired.
Bet.
Only reason we're going to talk about this game because Mini-Me want us to he'll be mad if we don't talk about his team. That's an inside joke. We ain't gonna even say his name. We ain't gonna even do him like that. The Raiders beat the Browns 20-16. Really ain't nothing to talk about. The game was trash. But Mini-Me, that's for you. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the game for you. Have a Coke and a smile for us. That's the inside joke.
Let me give you a hand.
Oh my God! Wow!
Oh my God! You know who we talking about.
But the next game leading into that, one of the good games for the weekend is the Colts beating the Steelers. Justin Fields, great game, but I think they got Dracula as their quarterback. Joe Flacco came from the dead.
Did you see how
Colts,
he looked, bro?
Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Somebody need to be fired for what they did to Anthony Richardson yesterday. Yeah, you messed up my fantasy team. But how did you see the man hip get hurt? You sit him out, then you bring him in, and he basically just sat down the next play because he was hurt. Y'all dumb. But Flacco came in. But Flacco do that. He come in when they don't prepare for him and look like Joe Montana.
And
then next week, he gonna look like Dan Marino on that commercial, on that NFL commercial.
Man, you know, I'm having a problem with Anthony Richards getting hurt, bro. Just what's going on, bro?
Well,
like he getting hit.
I know, I'm not. What I'm saying is
that much either though. It's only like his 23rd game from college in the pros total. He ain't really played that much. So he was literally drafted off of potential.
He's somebody.
Nothing else.
He's a player, as you said, we talked about earlier. Have him sit and watch.
Yeah.
Because the talent is there. Because I call him Lil Cam Newton.
Yeah.
The talent is there. I think he needs to sit
back.
But
wasn't that Ursay trying to get him to? Did he push the narrative on him?
He's a crackhead.
And to your point, you just slammed that organization for him getting hurt, and I forgot Ursay's that guy, right?
Yeah, okay. But I mean, at this point, I'm sitting him until get help.
Get right.
We're gonna let Count Dracula come play let him play for the next few weeks. Because I mean.
But you got to
look
lose.
at Flacco. Flacco come in every year and he be somebody back up and he comes in playing and say
let Flacco play. Let Anthony Richardson watch because now you had a Michael Pittman sighting.
Definitely did.
Michael Pittman is cold. They use Michael Pittman. And it opens up more for Jonathan Taylor, who continues to have a good year.
Yep.
But on that, we'll get to the game, which was impressive. Sorry for this, big bro. You Bear fans, I know this is driving y'all crazy. The Commanders beat the Cards.
Driving me crazy.
Man, Jaden Daniels again, looking like the runaway rookie of the year so far. Balled again. I think that was more of the Commanders trying to make Cliff Kingsbury look good to the Cardinals and trying to embarrass the Cardinals. Well, you succeeded in what you did because you beat
sir.
the brakes
I
off
would do the
them.
same thing. I
would have too.
Yeah,
kept scoring. Kept scoring. Stop it.
Scary Terry continuing his good year. Brian Robinson Jr.
D.Rose
is continuing with his good year and is showing. Even with rookie quarterback, they got pieces, and they're not putting all the emphasis on Jaden Daniels. Take what they give you.
Pretty much.
Take what they give you.
So I was. That's funny you said that, Jim. They were saying that, the offense that Kingsbury is giving is just very collegiate light or whatever. It don't matter what it is. It's what the man can handle. Y'all not stopping it. But thus far,
like you say, with a rookie quarterback, I don't want to say it like that, but you dummy it down.
Yeah.
Like they did it with Russell Wilson. They did it with Tom Brady. Then as they get more acclimated, you expand the paper more and more. So that's it. Instead of giving, we know what it is.
Okay.
But impressive win, Washington. Man, right now, y'all look like the best team in that division. Like clearly. I say, it's going to be a long season, but right now, you guys look good. You made a great pick in getting Daniels, so let's see how this
let's
see how this continues. So we get to the world champs, the two-time world champs, the Chiefs, finding another way to win after a devastating injury to the number one receiver. I think Rice is done for the year.
By their quarterback.
It was the quarterback fault.
Trying to go block.
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. But they found a way to win. Hey, they still got Xavier Worthy. Travis Kelce, would you please show up to the party, please? They need you. Since Rice, no more getting back in shape. You need to step up. You know what I'm saying? But they found a way to win. They found a way to beat the Chargers. So they still undefeated.
Yeah.
So they still get the job done.
Not to say about 4-0, but
and their defense still
look good,
getting the job done. So
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Next game we're gonna get into. I need to get into this real quick. 49ers defeat the Patriots.
Did you think it was gonna be anything else? I mean,
you show.
What else did you think was gonna happen? I knew they weren't gonna win.
You show.
Hater.
Go let
that little funky team get up there. Now you want to talk shit. I tell you.
Hey, don't be mad at me, guys. We're just going through this.
I'm not mad at the Patriots losing. I know they're going to lose majority of their games. They might be 1-16 this year. That's fine with me, though.
But for this segment purposes.
Because guess what? They'll leave us with Travis Hunter.
That ain't gonna happen.
We don't need a quarterback. We got one.
Y'all gonna take somebody defense. Y'all gonna mess up. Y'all got defensive coach.
We got Travis Hunter. He can play both sides of the ball.
But they lost 30-13. Mike, can you please put this in big numbers over the screen for people to see it? 30-13.
Oh, wow.
But, don't do that shit.
But
I don't know, Mike.
There's nothing for me to say. I just was going through the games, and we just came across this one. This was the game to talk about for the moment. I mean, but next game we're gonna get into the Broncos. They beat the Jets.
Snooze fest.
It don't matter. Aaron Rodgers.
Go sit down.
You showing you a clown. You showing you a clown. But I blame the coach.
Man,
you allow this dude to do that.
Talk about
so
it,
you get what you deserve. Yeah. So he clowning y'all. He don't respect y'all. So, Saleh, he finna get you fired to put his boy in charge, but you allowed it to do it, so I don't have no sympathy for you. Y'all lost to my team, so oh well. But that's all we're gonna talk about. We'll get to the next topic, the good game from Sunday. Minnesota survives to beat Green Bay. I have a take on it, but I'm gonna save it for let everybody else talk. They won, they end up winning 31-29. Mm-hmm. Sam Darnold, comeback player of the year. You get my vote already. You led an impressive drive to throw to Jefferson was magnificent. The throw was good.
And
the catch was even better. But I'm gonna let the biggest hater of the Packers.
I hate them.
I'm gonna let him talk. What you think about that game, bro?
I thought Minnesota played a hell of a game. I thought that the defense is, man, Flores got them boys playing, and they're gonna be a tough out every Sunday just on the defense alone. Darnold doing his thing, rocking, being consistent. So, hey, good win. Packers lose, so.
What you think, Ralph?
I mean, the Packers look
Trash.
up and down. I mean, Jordan Love first game back, though, too. And he still had 3 touchdowns. And
The second half, though.
it don't matter.
Second half, though.
Don't matter. Hey, 2-half game, right?
Copy.
So, I mean, for him even just coming back and still throwing up those type of numbers, that's still crazy.
Yeah.
So, and they still had the chance to win the game.
They did.
So, but Minnesota, like, they might be for real. Like,
Yeah, you can see that.
you done played a few good games. You beat Houston, and you dominated Houston, and you pretty much dominated Green Bay for the most part until later on in the second half. So, I mean, I don't know what Minnesota is.
Let me ask you this. Bar this game that's coming on tonight, Detroit and Seattle. See how Detroit look, and then we round on that
It'll be a
Minnesota.
snooze fest game.
I don't think so.
I think Detroit might get some points up, but Seattle, they hit or miss on offense.
Copy that. That's it. That's all I want to say. Just want to look at Detroit. Jimmy?
So my take on the game, I'm impressed with Minnesota. The fact people didn't think they was gonna do nothing, so they look like a well-coached team. Me personally, I was more impressed with the Packers with Love coming back. First half, I did think he came back too early, and they should have rolled my man Pauls. They should have rolled Malik one more week. But you know how it is with the superstar quarterback. If he doesn't start the game the way he started, they smack Minnesota.
They smacked them. They
They
beat
smacked
them.
Fair
Minnesota.
enough. That's fair.
They smacked
They
Minnesota.
might have been 40-25.
And their kicker cost them the game.
They've been having a problem with the kick.
But,
the last
yeah.
2 years.
But-
Yeah.
I'm one of those people, it shouldn't come down to the last play. You lost the game by stuff you did in the beginning.
Absolutely.
So the turnovers, Love
the
had
slow start.
came back, and the slow start
slow
came
start
back.
catch you, yeah.
Came back.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed with Green Bay. I think they rough. I think Love got the rust off. So whoever y'all play in the next 4 or 5 weeks, y'all got a problem on y'all hand.
Whoever they play next week gonna get it.
Whoever they play November 17th is in trouble.
Would that be the Bears?
I'll be at that game.
So when y'all hear about what's that, Crime Chasers, Crime Stoppers?
The Citizen app.
Citizen app.
Somebody on the field choking them
Citizen
out.
app.
They got banned from the stadium for life.
Citizen app.
Him and Eric and Ant on the field.
Rants with Ian at.
Speaking of the Bears came away with a 24-18 victory over the Rams yesterday. I gotta get my rant in. I'm not impressed with the win at all. You beat a team that didn't have no receivers, who defense was like lighting y'all up, lighting your quarterback up. But you found a way to get the win. Of course, you Bear fans, I know. Now y'all celebrating. All you Groundhog fans who had nothing to say, but then the game over, you talking about bear down. Go back in the hole, you clowns.
Do they know who they are?
I ain't gonna put nobody's name on blast.
I just said, do they know who they are?
They know who they are.
Okay.
They know who they
As long
are.
as
They
we clear.
never say nothing, then the game over. Bear down. Fuck out of here. I'm trying to hear that. Until you guys get your line fixed, you're not gonna do good. All I want to say is to the people that I bet on the win totals this year, pay what you owe. We could settle instead of going through the heartfelt heartache of the season, but I'm not gonna settle. I just want to win anyway. But Big Ralph, what's your take on the Bear game? Snooze fest.
Trash.
yesterday?
The Bears like shit again. I mean, offense horrible. I mean, given y'all let DeAndre Swift finally run the ball some more, thank you, like y'all did last week, but y'all defense ain't gonna be able to keep carrying y'all. Because y'all gonna play a high speed offense and their defense going to get worn out.
Their defense going to be worn out by week 7.
And y'all going to mess around and lose to a team that y'all supposed to, like a Carolina next week.
Jacksonville.
Or Jacksonville, and y'all going to be sitting there like, man, how we lose the game? And that's how it happened, because your defense spends most of the time on the field, and it shouldn't be that way. You got a good enough offense. Well, you should have a good enough offense besides the offensive line. But hey, I mean, that's the Bears for you. I mean, what else you gonna do? The offensive line is trash. Caleb gonna get killed by week 9, and it's only week 5 coming up. So I mean, what more can you do?
So, on that note, it leading to we're gonna give everything to Big Bro. Have at it.
First half, trash. Period.
Oh, game trash.
Yeah, that too. All right, Swift, you got off a little bit. No pause. You ran the ball. Okay. Let's talk about a couple of things. Number one, the O-line is trash. Number two, I don't know what we seeing here. I don't know. I don't know if
I know what we
Shane
seeing.
Waldron is. I don't know what's going on. I don't. That was the first half. Second half. Oh, here comes the defense once again. Let me save you. Oh, by the way, here's a nice pass to DJ Moore. That was a nice touchdown.
I forgot that was the only one. Yeah.
Keenan Allen, what you doing?
Stealing money.
What you doing?
Still the money.
Wrong. What you doing?
Trying to figure it out.
Learning how to steal money.
Him and Keenan boys. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, it was a couple of things. You ain't blocking, bro. We blocking downfield. Keenan Allen, I don't know what you're doing.
Still the money.
Stealing money.
But Keenan Allen's just out there.
But then you're not going to use Roshan as much as I think you should. I think you should have him starting. But I know you paid Swift, so there it is. At the end of the day, they did what they thought they were going to do.
Oh, they are who we thought they were.
They are. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. They're not finna get no playoffs, bro. Not with what you doing. And yeah, Caleb is getting better.
How you getting better when you?
It's the small stuff I'm seeing. He really ain't turning the ball over though. That's
so he's becoming a game manager.
The Bears?
Well, he better be something.
What the Bears
because we don't
need
have nothing. Hold on one second, Jim. I got you. What they need do is what we've been talking about. We should have had a legitimate, could either kept Justin or a legitimate backup and let Caleb just sit and chill and just see the game a little bit. But I didn't really want Caleb anyway, so there's that. But that's my team. They wanted him. Yeah, I wanted Jake. Man, we discussed
So he'll be having the same problem though.
He would, because your line is trash. But great win. Packers lost. I'm good. Jimmy, go.
I think all they should, if they're going to depend on the defense like they want to, run the ball to keep them fresh.
Jimmy,
try to run the ball. You got a 3-headed monster. Use it.
Bro, if Blasingame is injured, hopefully he'll be returning this week against Carolina. They missed that fullback. I'm telling you. Also, for our running game, I'm just being honest, man. Like we talked about Baltimore, how they use we just talked about using that old school way of the fullback and the running back will help your young quarterback get into rhythm with runs and short passes. They don't utilize the middle of the field. I have had yet to see them do any type of slant, curl, anything. Everything is outside the numbers. Nothing is attacking the middle part of that zone. I don't know.
The game this week is going to be interesting. They play Carolina.
Dog will turn back
if they lose to Carolina, it is going to be drama in the city, and I'm all for it.
So what you saying?
I just said I think they're gonna lose. I ain't never gonna pick on the Bears to win. I think they're gonna lose. I think Carolina gonna come in and smack them.
I think Andy Dalton gonna turn back the hands of time on them one more time. Why not? The Bears treat them like crap when you say anyway. Come back up in here, come right up in here and kill. Why
not? They treated Andy like crap?
Why not?
They gave him the keys to the vehicle, but then they had the young buck, put the young boy in.
So what? You treat him like crap.
They tried to do Andy.
He got paid though, didn't he?
They tried to do
like
Andy.
14, 15 million.
The Bears pay everybody.
They tried to do Andy Dalton the way New England doing Brissett. Like, just get beat up. So
wow.
I'm picking Redbone to come and smack them Sunday.
I wouldn't be surprised they come in there. What's his name? Chuba he come in here, I wouldn't be surprised if he messed around and had a good game on the field. And that bum from that used to play for the Pittsburgh that's now with them. What you talking about? The wide receiver. Whatever his name. I can't think of his name. Deontay Johnson. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he killed them. I wouldn't be surprised.
Stop it, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised. Almost died again.
Oh, I'm glad you back.
So, I wouldn't be surprised.
On that note, those was our football breaks.
Oh, man.
For this week. So, next topic. Oh, my God. You got to leave that just like that. You got to leave that just Side note, the last thing we're going to talk about, we saved the best for last. Last week, we had an NBA great, Chicago native, Chicago legend, retired last week. Derrick Rose retired from the NBA. On behalf of the Know It All Show, salute D.Rose. For me, for Ralph, we from the area, a little bit where he was from. Being a former basketball player like me and Ralph, his attitude was what I like most about him. It was straight Chicago. The All-Star game when LeBron came on the stage dancing and he just sat there and stared at him. That was one of the most Chicago things. Made me proud about him. When they asked him who was the best player in the league or who gonna be MVP, for him to say, I'll be a fool not to say myself. That is the most Chicago answer. You know what I'm saying? He represented the city the way it should. It's so many tales of Chicago athletes getting to the league and messing up one way or another. You represented well. You represented great. The fact that you dealt with so much adversity with injuries, and you steady came back. Much salute. I think you're the reason my two sons started playing basketball because they looked up to you. My two sons started rooting for the Bulls because of you. They stopped rooting for the Bulls once they got rid of you. So, salute D.Rose. I hope you do good in your retirement. I think you're a Hall of Famer. Because what they consider Hall of Famers now, everybody's opinion is different. To me, you're a Hall of Famer. If it was my choice, it probably wouldn't be first ballot, but I do think you are a Hall of Famer. You are one of the biggest what ifs if you never got injured. But what I salute about you, no matter what, the respect you have amongst NBA players speaks volumes. Only certain players I've seen them talk in high regard the way, all BS aside, they respect you and the fear they had for you. So I'm going to leave it to the panel. I'm going to let the panel talk. I'm going to let Big Bro go first. Then I'll let Ralph talk because Ralph is closer to his age. Hint, hint. We just going to give him that. A 10-year age gap with Ralph and Derrick age. So we ain't going to talk about that. But Big Bro, what's your take on D.Rose and his retirement?
Coming from a Michael Jordan era of basketball, it was to see the young man come through, coming from a Big Ben era of Simeon basketball, and to see Derrick flourish from high school, even at Memphis in college, and then coming to Chicago was great. But I really want to say kudos to your support system, man. Your people around you. You kept you in check from birth to where you are now. And kudos to them. And kudos to you for being disciplined and trusting in them to keep you grounded, as Jimmy said, true Chicagoan through and through. And you represented well, brother. So, good luck.
What you got, Lurch?
I mean, I just think I'm just hoping that he get his just due from the Bulls. I ain't known about D.Rose since we was in grade school. I'm only a few years older, and I played against him in high school. So,
because you failed 2 times.
You wish. But at the end of the day, like I said, I ain't known about the dude since we was in high school, and I heard about him when we was in grade school and all. So at the end of the day, I hope he get his just dues with the Bulls. Hope the Bulls actually treat him right compared to how they treat the other players that have retired. Hopefully, actually do. They definitely should be retiring his jersey.
January 4th. Do it January 4th.
Yeah, hope so. But with all that being said, when it comes down to the Hall of Fame, just by the NBA players, the way they talk about them and the way the media always liked them and all, I think just by that they should allow him to be in the Hall of Fame. I know it's going to be tough. Numbers ain't, everybody's statistical with everything, so I know the numbers might not be there. But
this is what I'll say. Don't mean to cut you off. If Bill Walton in the Hall of Fame, Derrick Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. You look at Bill Walton numbers for his career. What they say, well, the Hall of Fame is for your whole body of work because of his college work. His NBA numbers and Derrick Rose NBA numbers.
Derrick Rose number way better.
Thank you.
Way better.
So if Bill Walton is in, I think Derrick Rose should be in.
But Bill only in because of college.
That's what I was going to ask. Is that because
but they say it's your body of work. But all the injuries Bill Walton had, when you talk to older players, they give Bill Walton all his props about he was bad, even though he was. It's similar to how they talk about Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
But I think Derrick Rose did more, and even though both of them got an MVP, Bill Walton just won the title.
Yeah.
But when Bill Walton won his MVP, keep it real, Kareem should have won it. Just like people with Derrick Rose say LeBron should have won it. He shouldn't have, but that's another topic. But if Bill Walton in the Hall of Fame, Derrick Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. Plain and simple.
I think the Bulls, Ralph Touchett, Chicago Bulls, talking to y'all, man. Do right.
Hometown.
Do right, man. Do right.
Please.
That's
why I don't rock with y'all.
Just do right, man.
That's why I don't rock with y'all, because y'all always do something stupid.
Yeah.
Y'all did Mike wrong, so I don't expect you to do anything right by Derrick Rose unless the public really get on y'all. Y'all should get a man a ceremony January 4th against the Knicks with Thibodeau being here, since that's the bond they had.
Yep.
Invite all the former players back, Luol Deng, Joe Heinrich, Noah.
Yeah, man.
Joe definitely gonna be here.
Yeah, that's his guy. Man,
do something January 4th.
Yeah, all on time.
Had him come in, and even if you don't retire his number,
you should.
Which you should. Do a video tribute to the brother at halftime. Or something. Do something right for a change, you goofy asses. But I'm not putting
look
my
who the
money
owner
on
is, but bro, we suffering the same pain. We suffering the same pain, brother.
Reinsdorf is the owner. He stepped back and let other people do it. So I ain't gonna even put that on Reinsdorf. I'm gonna put that to the other people in charge. Do what y'all supposed to do.
But it's Reinsdorf though, Jim.
But he's not a Jerry Jones type owner.
Fair enough. But
Reinsdorf stepped back, and if I hire you, do your job. And I ain't gonna say nothing.
But if I own the team, Jim, if you Reinsdorf, this is where you can make it right. At least
is my call.
This is my call.
He ain't gonna do that. He ain't never gonna.
You need to make up for that crap that we had on the South Side, but off topic, back home.
He ain't gonna do that. But Bulls,
do it right there.
In the perfect world, you would do what's right.
Yeah.
But this ain't a perfect world, so I don't even expect y'all to do. Y'all will do a Derrick Rose tribute when they played
the Jazz,
Indiana, or the Jazz, something like that on the Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. We gonna do a Derrick Rose tribute. I know y'all gonna do something stupid. I already know it. Y'all could have signed him to a 1-day contract.
Yep.
Let the man retire a Bull.
Yep.
You could have did right. Every time you get a chance to do something right, to make somebody feel good about y'all. Sorry, I've been cussing like this episode. Y'all fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always do it. That's why I don't ride with y'all. Y'all suck. Y'all always suck. Y'all always do something stupid.
Yeah.
But y'all make me a lot of money because I bet on y'all, and y'all always come through. So, on that note, thank you guys for checking us out this week. Follow us on the social media platform. Sorry about that. You know, go on Instagram, TikTok, go on YouTube, subscribe to the show, like it, comment. If you like the content, you know, comment on it, man. We'll respond back, man. All the shade, the funny stuff, whatever you want to put on there, man. We gonna say something. I know I am. So say something. You know, shout out once again to Ultimate Gaming Experience, the trip. I wish my boy was here. We gonna bring him out one week. You know, my boy, he a pretty boy, little muscle bound. He probably at the gym. He probably at the gym right now lifting weights. You know what I'm saying? Or he probably getting the fade or something, getting the tape or something. But come check him out up in Orland Park, Illinois. You see the screens. All y'all be talking about the screens look good. Y'all see the videos.